Weekly video is here. As always, transparently, I'm showing each and every trade I did during the week, together with their exit price, entry price, and the capital I use and the profit I got. So let's jump into this week's trades. As you can see here, I did almost every day a trade. Total 11 trades I closed, and I profit $10,350 profit in week 5. On January, total profit became $28,000. If you are following my journey, I started this journey 6 months ago, and I'm sharing since then every week an update video on Sunday. Today is February 1st, and I start exactly this challenge on August 1st. So 6 months in, I was aiming in 1 year to do $100,000. Right now, in 6 months mark, I completed 90,000 profit, which is great number. I probably increase this to $300 per year. I will reset somewhere in March maybe, but we'll see. So as you can see here, total I closed 181 trades in 6 months, and my monthly average around $15,000, and my weekly average is $3,300. So I will just click here to week 5 and to see the details in my trade journal. So this is my own trade journal app, by the way. So I have here the trade journal. I'm entering my trades, and I have here a few like dashboard and analytics tabs here, and shows like my trade duration, ticker probability, and I have a watch list here. It shows me some put credit spread opportunities, call credit spread opportunities based on certain rules I define here. It should be near lower Bollinger Band, below 100 moving average, and stochastic should be below 20. And that is showing me as a put credit spread opportunity, for example. And I can just click here and see the trading view chart. So feel free to use the tool if you want, completely free, link in my description. So I will go back to my trade journal, this week's trades, and as I mentioned, I will show my close and open trades of the week. So as you can see here, I opened 4 new trades this week, and I closed 11 trade this week. So let's start with the open one. So here I open 4 trades, but basically they are like Microsoft and Palantir. I just open in different days. 3 contracts each. 3 contracts Microsoft Leaps options and 3 contracts Palantir Leaps options. So I open them on 29 January and 30 January, and all of them has the expiration date in 2028 January. So it is 2 years in the future. My strike prices is around here, which is 80 delta. And let's start with Microsoft. As you know, Microsoft went down 12% in 1 day after the earning. So exactly here on 29 January, here RSI was around 30 level. And if you look back 1 year past, like Microsoft didn't stay in 30 RSI for a long time. Most of time it bounced back. So I'm expecting a bounce back somewhere in the short term, but even if it's not happening in 1 month, 2 months, weeks, like I'm okay with waiting with Microsoft. Microsoft is one of the best stocks in the market, so I can happily wait it a few months or year. So my expiration is in 2 years. So anything above 425, I will get some profit. So my exit strategy for Microsoft is around 455. My usual exit strategy for Leaps contracts is around 20% profit. So let me show you my exit strategy. So I entered the trade around 425 when Microsoft is 425, and my exit aim is 455, which is like 30 points increase. Since my contracts are 80 delta, each dollar move upside will increase the Leaps contracts by $80. So 30 point move to 455 means 30 points movement. So I have 80 delta, 30 points movement, and I have 3 contracts that made $7,200 profit. So I open each contract for 11,000 capital. I purchase each contract and pay 11,000. So it made like 33,000 capital investment, and it makes around 21% profit. So I'm not going to wait like 500s, 50s, or 500s, like all-time highs or something. Just a little bit, like probably it's like 5% or something from current price to 455. Yeah, exactly, like 5% increase. And I'm going to exit from trade with 20%, which is 7,000 profit. So that's my Microsoft strategy. And let's check quickly the Palantir. Palantir is very similar. I enter Palantir on 29 and 30. In 2 days, I separately bought another Leaps options. So I have another 3 contracts. My exit plan is right around like 170, another 20% increase. And I might open another one in Monday if it still continues to go down, because Monday there's an earning. I like to position myself earning more aggressively, especially if the stocks go down. And as you can see, again, very similar strategy I'm following in my Leaps options. RSI should be around 30, and this case is again 25. As you can see in the past, it didn't went there often, and stochastic around like 11, and MACD again down so much. So I don't have a complex strategy. Whenever I see some good stocks went down from Bollinger Band, went down from RSI, I take opportunity. And Bollinger Band literally says to you 90% of the time the stock will stay in the band. So if it goes down from the band, it means 90% it will go up to the band. So I'm literally following that statistics. So let's go back this week's trades. So that was my open trades about Palantir and Microsoft. Let's check the closed trades. I closed 3 credit spreads. 2 of them was put credit spreads. 1 of them was call credit spreads. Meta, Microsoft, and Costco. So let me show you those. So I opened Meta on 21st of January and I closed 26th. And in 5 days, Microsoft was 7 days trade and Costco was 2 weeks trade. Kind of matching with how I trade the credit spreads. Maximum I'm staying around like 14 days. Usually I go out around like 7 days. So, but my expiration is around 45 days to 60 days. For example, this one is 45 days and these two, Meta and Microsoft, is 60 days expiration. I don't at all using anything less than 45 days. And my strike prices is always around 20 to 15 delta. For example, here, Meta credit spreads, let's check this one, 21st, I open that. 21st is this one exactly. It went down from the Bollinger Band. Stochastic was around 10 and the RSI was around 30. So I enter it here. Luckily, it went up in the first 5 days. I was able to exit quickly. So my strike prices was around 550, which is here. I could choose something like 590, 580, 570 and get more premium, but as I mentioned, I have these strict rules, like always 20 to 15 delta. So yeah, maybe I'm lowering my profit with that 20 delta, but I was happy to collect $100 profit in 5 days. And my ROI was 11%. My maximum loss was $1,000 because it's a $5 wide trade and I have 2 contracts, and my open price was 1.07 and I exit 0.49, and I collect with 1,000 risk $110, which is like 11 ROI. So this is my overall strategy on especially credit spreads. So Microsoft was same, and Costco is call credit spreads. Actually, let me show the call credit spread example. So here I open the trade on 16 and exit on 30, and my strike price is at 995. So 16 was on this day here. I was for a while in this jump. I was looking for Costco. So it went on 16 above 74 RSI, which is crazy. As you can see here, it doesn't go that much high. So I think, okay, it's right time to enter it. It should go down eventually. So I entered it on 16 January here, and my expiration was in 45 days, end of February. So on 30 January, it went a little bit more up actually, but eventually it go down. And on 30, I exit from the trade with a 10% ROI again. I had 3 contracts. Entry price was 121 and my exit price is 0.65. So this was my credit spread trades, and I closed a few leaps and long calls. And for example, here in Microsoft, I opened those again in January and I closed very quickly those leaps options. Also in leaps options, I tend to leave the options very quickly around 20%, as I mentioned, but this one was like 14% because Microsoft had upcoming earnings. So that's why I didn't want to enter an earning with 15% profit already, even though it is below my aim, which is like 20% profit. I want to exit because earning was coming. So I exit from both of them on 27. So here, Microsoft. So first one I open on 16 and second one I open on 21. So 16 was here. It went out from Bollinger Band. It start going down from stochastic and it is start touching to 30. On 16 I enter, and I also enter here on 21. So 21 is this big red bar here is 21. It went even 20 RSI levels. So I enter here on 16 and 21 with 3 contracts again. Oh no, it was 2 contracts. So then I exit on here 27 because earning was on 28. So I think the 16 leaps had like 15% profit here and 20 leaps has like 21% profit here, but I didn't want to enter to the earning call with that 14%. So I immediately exit, which I'm really glad. In the earning, it made like 12% drop. So I sold that 2 contracts, Microsoft, with almost 5,000 profit, and I reopened 3 contracts, leaps options here actually. So right now I'm waiting around like similar profit margins. But yeah, total my profit is around $4,900. So yeah, it's right around like 5,000. So again, like I invested $22,000 and I made like $4,000 profit from that. It's around like 20% profit. So other one was, there's this ETF, Microsoft 2x leverage ETF. So I also opened some long calls on that one. It's not like leaps of options. So just like 6 months long call. So I opened 3 contracts and I paid like $2,000. It's also closed on that big jump on 27 with some 10% profit. So that was my Microsoft closed leaps this week. And I also closed a leaps option in Meta. But this one was a little different. I opened this trade on October 31st. It was right here. After again last earning in October, it went down like more than 10%. And I opened the trade here. And after 31st, as you can see, it didn't reach to that level much. All 3 months, November, December, and January, it was down. Like it was down so much, like minus 4,000, minus 5,000 I saw. So, but in this move here on 29, I think my exit was 29. So I was able to exit around 25% profit with like another $5,000 profit. So again, like having leaps giving me the opportunity to wait months like this. I'm not playing in short term. In short term, stocks can go down. You can't predict that. Like for example, Microsoft, do I know it will go up? I don't know. Like maybe it will go down more even for 2 months, 3 months. But Microsoft, Meta, these stocks, I have big conviction on them. So I can happily wait as long as I need. So in this case, it made like 3 months. So I'm glad I didn't go with like 1 month, 2 months expirations and risk my investment. Again, my entry location was like RSI down, Bollinger Band down, and stochastic was down. So that was my Meta. I entered the trade for $19,000 debit, which was a purchase call option, and I exit with 23,800. So that was my close leaps options. Let me show you my diagonal spreads I also did this week. So here I have Robinhood. So I opened this diagonal spreads on 20 January. So for those of you who doesn't know, the diagonal spreads is basically you are buying a long call in 5 to 6 months in the future expiration. In this case, like I have like 6 months. And additionally, you are selling a short call with lower expiration. In this case, it was like 1 month expiration. I usually buy the long call at the money, like around 50 delta, and I'm opening the short call around 20 delta. So in case Robinhood continues to drop, because on that 20 January, it made a big drop here, as you can see. But I said, okay, it might go down a little bit more. I want to collect some profit on if it goes down while waiting my long call get the profit. So that happened actually. It went down a little bit more. So on 29, my short call get almost like more than 50% profit here. My open price was 251 and I was able to buy back that 0.96 and I profit $152. But my diagonal spread is still continue. I open another one in 29 on same day again with 20 delta because this my strike price was 125 and on that day my short call became like 10 delta, so I just roll it to again 20 delta and I buy back my short call with 152 profit So that's my Robinhood diagonal spread strategy. I will wait how it goes in the following weeks. If it's continued down, I will continue selling more short calls on the way June expiration for my long call. And Palantir was same. Again, I bought my long call for June expiration on 20 January. On 20 January, Palantir went down here. It was in this jump. It was here. First time it went out from the lower Bollinger Band here. And I enter my trade here. So it went down more and I closed my short call. I have opened, I collected 3.42 credit for my short call and I was able to buy back it at 117 with around like $200 profit. And I open on the same day exactly again 20 delta. Expiration was same, but it made a sharp drop again on that 28 to 30. And I was able to, in 2 days, quickly sell that again with 50% profit here. My entry price was 251 and I exit with a buyback 125 and I profit another $125 on top of this $200 here. And I close my second short call. Right now, I didn't open the third one because on Monday, there's an earning call. So I want to wait that earning call before opening a new short call because I'm expecting a move to upside because if it's down that much already with earning hype, it usually goes up, but I'm not sure. It can go down too. So that's why I didn't want to open and lower my chance on my profit for my long call. So if it continues sideways or going down, I will open another short call in here. If it goes up, I will just close my long call and I will close my whole diagonal spread completely. That's my Palantir strategy for the next week. Lastly, Metu, it's a Meta 2x leverage ETF. So I again did here 5 months long call expiration and 1 month short call expiration. So what happened here differently? So I opened it on 13 January and I closed it. First one, the short call on 20. It happened actually very similar to Palantir. So I closed my short call in 1 week. My open price was 1.03 and I buy back with 0.45. And since there's like 2 contracts, I profit around like $100 in 1 week. And Meta was here, 13 was here. I opened my diagonal spread here. It went more down. So I closed it quickly in 1 week with profit from my short call. Then it went up. And meanwhile, I didn't open a new one because again, earning was coming in a few days. I want to just see that earning move before opening a new short call. So actually after earning, the stock price went up. So my entry purchase price for my long call was $527 and I was able to sell it to close for $700. So 180 here, but it was 2 contracts, so 360 from here and 100 from here. So eventually my whole spread of diagonal spread was 479 profit. So that was my all open and closed trades of the week. Like I mentioned, whole week profit was $10,000 and mainly they came from my Meta and Microsoft Leaps options. So I'm excited for the next weeks because I have this Microsoft and Palantir Leaps options. So especially Palantir has earning call on Monday. So we'll see how it goes. I will keep you updated on my next week video. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next week.